Hey everybody, Creation Divine. Last video we were talking about my Clary sage. I don't know what's going on with this leaf, but he's still doing okay, like he's still growing. I had to trim him the other day because it was due for his trimming. I watered him. He always snaps out of it. I don't know what's up with him today. But he gets better. Okay, so I was going to go over the crystals I was talking to you about, so let's get to it real quick. Okay, so first we're going to go over the Clary sage. So as you can tell, I look up like the spiritual meanings and stuff. So pretty much, I don't know why this doesn't let me flip over the camera. Hold on just a second. Okay, I'm back. I know, no makeup, it's fine. I'm in my kid's room, quietest place right now to be doing the video. So I'm just going to read it to you because for some reason it will not let me like flip the camera. I don't know what the heck's going on. Okay, so Clary Sage offers spiritual benefits like enhancing clarity, intuition, and vision. Let's see, often used in meditation for deeper spiritual connection. So you can burn your Clary Sage leaves or any sage. It helps release emotional blocks and promoting mental peace. Earning and nicknames Oil of Clarity is for its ability to cut through confusion and support spiritual practices like lucid dreaming and vision quests. It is believed to calm the mind, balance emotions, and align chakras, particularly the crown chakra, aiding in spiritual insight and emotional resilience. Look who's visiting us right now. Miss Bella, she came up here. Hi. She's sitting right on my crystals. She loves them, and she loves this time when I am doing these videos, huh, baby girl? Yes, she's a smart little angel. Huh, baby girl? You gotta be the center of attention, huh? Curious about what Mama's doing. She is my buddy. Huh? She is, in case anybody's wondering, Bella is actually, so it goes back. So my husband and I were actually staying at my mom's for a little bit, and we found her outside. She was a stray. She was really skinny and yucky looking and everything. And so we took her in, and then we decided we were going to take her and get checked for microchip and also see if she, because we knew she wasn't spayed. So we went and got her spayed and everything. No microchip, nothing. Nobody was claiming her as theirs, I mean. And so we had to actually adopt her from the shelter we brought her to. And so she became ours, and just so happened she is a Maine Coon mix. So she's not full-blooded Maine Coon, but she is a mix with Maine Coon in her. Anyway, she's 2 years old. She turned 2 in November, and she loves my crystals. She loves the spirituality of everything, and she also just loves, she follows me everywhere. She's my little buddy. So yeah, there's an update on Bella. She's been in my other videos too. If you want to look back on my channel, you'll see other videos of her too in there. She sneaks in there. Her ear did get clipped. I was kind of mad they did it because I was planning on, adopting her anyway, but they clipped her ear anyway. It's disappointing. Anyway, back to Clary Sage. Sorry, my shirt's all messed up and weird. Okay, so I do have Clary Sage essential oil, but it was not made for me. My mom, actually, I'm waiting for the go-to from her to go ahead and do it because, and what I mean by that is I am going to intertwine her into my videos, not physically like her in the video, but my mom has all kinds of herbal stuff that she does. She does tinctures, she does all kinds of medicinal stuff. I'm trying to get the go ahead from her, I guess is what I meant to say, to put her email in my videos so you all can contact her and and try to and attempt to buy tinctures and stuff from her. She is very, very knowledgeable on all of that. And I want to try to intertwine her in what I'm doing. So she would be, I would call her, she would be the herbal doctor, I guess. She's not really a doctor, but it would be like, she would be the one to go to if you need anything for any pain or any medical or anything like that, like herb wise. She, like I said, that's all she lives off is herbal stuff, and they work just as good as anything you'd get from a doctor. They work better because they're all natural. So, I'm just trying to get the go ahead for my mom to link her email to my videos when you guys watch, so you can email her and contact her and find a way to work out a deal where you can buy from her. So that is good in that. So don't forget about that, and I will not forget to continue to convince her to be involved in that. Back to the Clary Sage to get into more deeper depth. So clarity and vision, we're on that subject. Okay, so the clarity and vision helps cut through confusion and illusion, offering a clearer perspective in supportive practices like vision quests. Intuition and insight. Okay, so for intuition and insight, it enhances spiritual insight, wisdom, and inner knowing. Okay, and then we're on to meditation and prayer. Meditation and prayer deepens concentration, spiritual awareness, and meditative states, helping release stored emotions. Okay, and then we're on to emotional and energy balancing. Promotes emotional resilience, calms the mind, and balances energy during rituals and healing. Now, don't do rituals, okay? But anyone out there who may be into that, that's what it's for. Where did I leave off? Okay. Dream work. Dream work supports lucid dreaming and enhances dream recall. So that's really cool. And then the common spiritual uses with Clary sage or any kind of sage. Aromatherapy diffused during diffused during yoga. I don't know where I got Utah out of that. Meditation or relaxation to release energy and promote peace. For the rituals, it must be pretty common, which I could see it being a common thing. For rituals, they're used in energy cleansing, aura balancing, and chakra healing. And then we got topical application, diluted with a carrier oil and applied for grounding or emotional release. Historical and cultural context of it is the ancient Greeks and Romans used it for spiritual insight, clarity, and calm. Its Latin name, clarus, means clarifying, reflecting its traditional use for clear vision and mind. So that is all I've got for Clary sage. Also too, we're gonna look up the actual medicinal. So okay, so this is the medicinal for Clary sage. This is good for my mom. My mom, she probably already knows all this, right? Because she's really good at that. Clary sage is used for medicinal properties, which include hormonal balance, stress relief, and digestive support. It's traditionally used for women's health issues like PMS and menopause symptoms, such as cramps and hot flashes. The herb also has anti-stomach. My mom's gonna be like, Shelby, this is how you say it. And anti-inflammatory effects that help with muscle tension, headaches, and digestive discomfort. Like I said, my mom practices more in the medicinal things of herbs. I'm more like prayer, meditation, crystals. I have my Clary sage because I love plants, but also too my mom can help guide me on what I can do with my Clary sage. I used to have, like I said, I used to have echinacea that died on the way here. I can't remember what else I had. I did have another Clary sage, but it unfortunately died. The heat was just too much for it. Um, but we're gonna go into more deeper depth of the hormonal balance with women's health with Clary sage. For the menstrual health, it may help elevate symptoms like premenstrual syndrome, including cramps and mood swings. Menopause can help reduce symptoms like hot flashes, hormonal regulation. It's citro properties may help balance estrogen levels. Okay, it helps with stress and mood relaxation. The aroma of clary sage essential oil is known to promote a sense of well-being and relaxation, lower blood pressure, and reduce stress. Mood enhancement. Sorry, mood enhancement. It may have mild euphoric and mood lifting effects. Sleep aid, its calming properties can help improve sleep quality and soothe restlessness. Now with the digestive support can help with ease and ingestion, bloating, and gas by stimulating digestive enzymes. Historically, it has been used as a stomach tonic. Muscle and pain relief is antisidamic properties can help relieve muscle cramps, headaches, and other discomfort. It is also used for joint pain and inflammation. Respiratory support can help relieve cough symptoms. Other uses. Skincare, its antibacterial and antioxidant properties can be beneficial for skin and health. Eye care, a traditional remedy involves using it, Dictosh. You know what? I don't know what that word is. This is bad. Dissociation of seeds as an eye wash. And antimicrobial attracts that essential oils have shown anti what's with all these fancy words? Anticrobial anticrobial I just said the dang word. And antifungal activity. Pretty much. Okay. And it says on here, and this is important, I guess, because it's here. It says, but my mom would be able to tell you better than I would. The fresh herb is not recommended for pregnant women. Always consult a qualified healthcare provider before using essential oils for therapeutic purposes. But I have a different opinion on that, and so I feel as if I don't know. I feel as if I don't know. I might get a lot of arguments here on YouTube with comments, but I just feel as if and doctors that could be watching me, I'm sorry for offending you, and you may not be one of them. There's probably doctors out there who prefer herbal stuff, some do not. I know that for a fact. I'm sorry, but y'all need to stop the whole thing with not using natural stuff for things because there's many people I know that use it when they're pregnant and their babies are much healthier when they're born. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not a professional, but I know people who have and they were just fine. No problems, no complications. I'm sure you have to, do it within reason, but that's just my opinion. And my mom believes the same way, so, anyway, so we are going to move on to my crystals. my calcite is going to be the first contestant. Okay, so my last video I was talking about how calcite gives out the calcium like minerals for plants and stuff like that, which is very true. So I'm gonna just read this. We're going off the spiritual properties of it first. Calcite's spiritual properties include its ability to amplify energy, clear emotional blockages, and promote inner peace. Different colors of calcite are associated with specific chakras, such as green calcite for the heart and blue calcite for the throat. I don't have those colors. And it is believed to help disciple negative emotions and anger and fear. Calcite is used for emotional healing, mental clarity, and spiritual growth benefits in practices like meditation and energy work. I obviously have the, I guess you would either, I don't know, yellowish white calcite. I got this at a, what would you call it? A booth at an event, and it's so beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you guys know I have much more crystals than that. It amplifies energy, so we're going into the deeper depths of it. Amplifies energy. Calcite is known to boost energy fields and amplify one's personal energy. For emotional healing, it helps soothe emotional states, promoting balance by dispelling negative emotions like anger, fear, or sadness. For inner strength, we've got calcite is symbolic of strength, helping individuals remain resilient in the face of challenges. Mental clarity. It is believed to help combat mental fog and enhance spiritual awareness. Chakra and color associations. This is what we got, okay? There's apparently different colors of calcite. I didn't know this. See, I'm learning things new things every day. Okay, for the root chakra, you got red or brown calcite. Sacral chakra, you got orange or brown calcite. Solar plexus chakra, you got yellow or honey calcite. Heart chakra, green or manganese calcite. Manganese calcite? Interesting. That's a heart chakra. Throat chakra. So I'm going to repeat it. So the heart chakra is green, or the manganese calcite, however you say that. Throat chakra is blue calcite. Third eye chakra is white, clear, or blue calcite. Crown chakra is gold or honey calcite. So I'm not sure what y'all think, but I am feeling more like this is like, it could be like a white clear, or maybe like a yellowish. I feel like it's kind of like all mixed in between. Give me your opinion in the comments though, because it's beautiful, whatever. And those are the chakras. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to link so if you don't know what chakras are, I will put a link in the description, and you can go click on that, and it can kind of teach you about chakras, because I'm not going over chakras today. So for the uses of calcite is meditation and rituals. Calcite can be used during meditation or rituals for purposes like protection or manifestation. Crystal grids. It can be incorporated into crystal grids to harness its energies. Jewelry. Wearing calcite as jewelry is a way to keep its energy close to the body. Environmental purification. It is used to absorb negative energy from your environment and release positive energy. So a lot of wonderful things about calcite. Now we are going to go to what it does for plants. Okay, now calcite helps plants by supplying essential calcium for cell walls, neutralizing acidic soil to improve nutrient uptake, enhancing soil structure for better wet. Oh, shoot. I said that wrong. I almost said a bad word. Enhancing oil structure for better water airflow, boosting beneficial microbes, and increasing disease resistance, preventing issues like blossom and rots in fruits. It acts as a slow-release soil amendment, making nutrients more available and promoting overall robust root and plant development, especially in acidic soils. Quite frankly, maybe I should not have it on my Clary sage then, because I don't know. We'll see. All right. For the calcium source of it, I'm going to set this down. Okay, so the calcium source, don't mind my kids singing in the background. Calcium source provides calcium vital for strong cell walls, new cell formation, and disease barriers, preventing issues like blossom and end rot like we were seeing. Soil pH adjustment raises pH, reduces acidity, and in acidic soils, making nutrients like source nitrogen and micronutrients more accessible to plants. Improves soil structure, reduces compaction, improving aeration, water penetration, and root growth. Reduces toxicity, ties up toxic elements like aluminum in acidic soils, making them less harmful. I read that again. Reduces toxicity, ties up toxic elements like aluminum in acidic oils, making them less harmful. So maybe it'll be fine. Boosts microbes, increases microbial activity, aiding organic matter breakdown and nitrogen fixation. Enhances root health, stimulates beneficial mycorrhizal fungi, improving nutrient and water absorption. Okay, so this is how it works. Okay. Dissolves slowly. Calcite in the soil dissolves gradually, releasing calcium ions. It neutralizes acids. The carbonate component neutralizes soil acidity. The chelation microbes release organic acids like citric acid that, oh my gosh, these words, that chelate or bind to calcium, making it more soluble and available for plants even if soil pH is high. Okay, and this is how you use it, okay? How to use it. Mix powdered or petalized lime calcite into soil before planting or spread it on top. I'm not crushing up my calcite. It works best as a slow release amendment, especially for annuals in winter. Well, I'm not sure. I don't know. You know what? Hold on. I hope I wasn't just reading on the wrong calcite. I didn't put crystal in there. Hold on. Yeah, this is the right one. It's the same. Now my mouse doesn't want to work. Might change it a little bit. Yeah. So, if you have some, I guess if you have, okay, here, okay, now, okay, this is saying the same thing, only now that I mentioned the crystal, okay, so it's saying for the considerations, okay, because I just read everything else. hold on. You know what? Hold on. Yeah. Okay, so it says everything I just read. Only this time for the okay, I'm just gonna read it to you. Okay, so everything I just read to you, right? But that now that I put crystal in there, sorry for the mess up, guys. So, okay, so spiritual and garden benefits because I put in crystal. It's pretty much saying the same thing, only now it changes a little bit, which is good. Okay, so spiritual and garden benefits. If you use the green calcite, it's believed to help plants cope with environmental stressors like noise pollution. I need to okay, so get some green calcite, everybody. Okay. And it also helps, okay, so for calcite in general, it helps with nature connection used by gardeners to foster intuition about plant needs and enhance connection to the garden's energy. Considerations: solubility. Calcite dissolves in dilute acids like acid rain, which can change soil pH, potentially harming plants in small containers or overused. So, okay, and then the application: granular or powdered calcite, agriculture lime. So this calcite has lime. That is a new one. Didn't know that. It's used in soil while crystal placement is a spiritual practice. So if y'all got green calcite or any kind of calcite that you that I am not grinding up my calcite. I will go and buy. You can go and you can find little chips of calcite. You can buy those. They'll give you like bags of like chipped up calcite on Etsy or wherever you want to buy your crystals, whatever. And it sounds like you like it said, you put it on top, the crushed calcite on top of your plants, or you can put it in the soil with it. So it sounds like if your plant needs acidic soil, that is the one you want to use. So I don't think my Clary sage is supposed to have acidic soil. My gosh, I can't talk today. Hold on. Does Clary sage need acidic soil? I almost put oil again. I don't know what my deal is today with my words. Okay. This is for all of you to know. Clary sage does not need acidic soil. I almost said it again. Okay. Clary sage does not need acidic soil. So do not. I will no longer put my calcite. That could be my plant's issue. I know they say have it crushed up, and I haven't watered it, but I know that crystals give off energies. And so I feel like if you put a crystal on soil by a plant and it gives off the energies, because crystals they thrive in nature. Like that's where you find it, right? And so when you go to ground your crystals, a lot of people put them in soil because the energies they come together from earth and crystal. So I don't believe you have to have crushed up calcite to do it, but I guess if you want more efficient acidic soil, then use the calcite. But do not put it in clary sage or any other sage, or you're going to mess up your sage. That could be what's wrong with mine when it's droopy. So I'm going to keep my calcite out of that soil, and I'm pretty sure it's going to get better. So yeah, that is on calcite and how it does not help clary sage, but it helps plants that need the acidic soil. Okay, now we're on to amber crystal. It has dirt on it, but you can see if y'all know what amber crystals look like, they do not have dirt on them. But my amber crystal does. And I am happy about it because they help plants. Now listen, okay? Before we start, be like, oh, but listen. No, listen. Okay. It says on here, apparently, it is a true crystal before we get all crazy and wild here. You can't trust everything that is said about it because if it's not a crystal, why is it a crystal? Duh. Because this is amber isn't a true crystal. But it is a true crystal because it's a crystal and it grows into a crystal. So don't listen to that. It's dumb. It says it's a fossilized tree resin. So it's a crystal from a tree. Okay, anyway. An organic gemstone. Obviously, okay, so I'm sorry, I had to fight that. It's an organic gemstone, so it is a true crystal. Anyway, I don't understand that. For warm yellow, orange, and brown hues, often containing ancient insects or plants. It's kind of cool. Valued since prehistoric times. It's used in jewelry and believed to offer healing, protection, and positive energy, aligning with the solar plexus chakra for boosting vitality and clearing negativity. That's awesome. So we're going to go into details. The fossilized raisin, the crystal, millions of years of tree sap hardening into a gem-like substance, making it organic gemstone, not a mineral crystal, but people don't realize that is a mineral because it's coming. Okay, Google, get it together. Okay. Composition. Yeah, that's what it says. A complex mix of hydrocarbons, often with trapped plant matter or insects, offering a glimpse of ancient ecosystems. Colors most commonly are yellow, orange, or brown, but can also appear as red, green, or blue, or black, with rare blue varieties being highly prized. That's cool. Okay, the healings that it does is it helps absorb negativity, boost immunity, and elevate pain. Worn as amulets to guard against evil and negative influences. It helps promote happiness, confidence, vitality, and positive outlooks. Strongly linked to the solar plexus chakra, empowering personal strength and transformation. So to make sure that amber is real, which I have done, it floats in salt water. So if you think you have an amber, make sure it floats in salt water. Rubbing it can release a characteristic resinous scent. It's relatively soft, which, yeah, and can be scratched by a needle. Pieces often contain natural plant or insect inclusions. Let's see here. Oh, I thought I paused. Well, internet crashed, as you can see. I'm not able to research. I was gonna research what exactly it does for plants, the amber. But now that the internet crashed, I cannot find what I was looking for. But what I do know about the amber crystal is it is a really, really good source for the plant's soil. Because of it being what it says it is, it gives off the minerals, which throws me off so much. It gives off the minerals to help the plant be successful. You put it in the soil, though. That's why it's so yucky and dirty. Since my internet crashed, I'm not going to be able to go over my other little sweeties, but I will show you it anyway, a better outlook. This is my clear quartz geode. This is jasper. It's just little tumble stones. This, I believe this is another form of jasper. I gotta look that up, guys. I will have better information about that. This is sodalite. It's tumbled, so chill out. It's just tumbled. Tiger's eye, tumbled. Okay, relax. These four are tumbled. They're not raw, but this is obviously raw. This amber's raw, and this calcite is raw. So, well, obviously it's a little bit polished, but anyway, guys, that's what I got for today since my internet crashed. I'm sorry for the disappointment. That's really sad. I'm mad about that. So, I'm going to have the title up. You guys are going to see this video. And I'm sorry I couldn't go over the other ones. So, my title, I'm probably just going to put it as information about Clary sage or something to that point, a calcite and amber crystal. Those are what I've got today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a blessed day. I will continue to try to talk to my mom about allowing me to give out her email so you all can contact her if you're interested. And then we will go from there. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye.